And welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen, to day number 4 of the Legacy Tournament presented by Arsenal right here on Stax's Game House, live on Trovo, Facebook, and on YouTube. My name is Adam EV500, bringing all the action to you, and the man sitting to my right is Bulls. Bulls, how is it going today?
It's going awesome, man. Thanks for that introduction. Gonna have a great day of matches to come.
Yes, definitely. Today we have Truly taking on Arsenal, and then Infinity taking on Tragik. Now, some of you may be wondering why. Some of you may be wondering why we are having Tragik in the semifinals instead of Fusion. Fusion used a weapon perk that was illegal. It was a speed boost, and they used it in both of their games, giving them 2 disqualifications, allowing Tragik to win by default. So they will take on Infinex today, and that is definitely a matchup to watch, Bulls.
That is definitely going to be a matchup to watch. Fusion unfortunately did get DQ'd both rounds, and that's sad to see, but we would love to see Tragik move on, and they're going to face Infinex, a worthy opponent. Definitely going to be a good matchup there.
Most definitely. But today we're going to start with Truly taking on Arsenal.
Take on Arsenal, a very well-respected team.
Now, this tournament is sponsored by Arsenal, so they are expecting a hopeful win here to go to the grand finals. But let's talk about Truly for a minute. They came out in their first game, looked very good.
They looked amazing. They have recently picked up a sniper in Swag, one of the best snipers in the entire North American region. We also saw High bring out the sniper, so with 2 snipers on that team, 2 reliable snipers, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with in the search and destroy category.
Now, Bulls, as we get ready for this match, looking at the map pool, we're going to be starting with Search and Destroy on Summit. And Summit, obviously, a very good map for both of these sites. We saw them play it on day 2 on Tuesday. Excuse me. That was on Tuesday. My bad. I was thinking it was a day later than it was. So Truly came out, looked very dominant very early. What does Arsenal have to do to stop them from planting the bomb so quickly?
So Arsenal really needs to be able to hold their angles on Summit. I did explain that there are about 5 routes to this bomb location max, and there are going to be 5 players. So if they don't watch one, then that one's going to lead to another. So they're just going to need to cover their angles and win their one-on-one engagements. If they can go ahead and get a trade on one and get taken out, then that will still be a nice 4v4 situation. And if they can take out 2 while they're at it, then that's going to give them the advantage on taking on Truly.
All right. Well, Bulls, let's look at game number 2 today. We have Infinex taking on Tragik, and Tragik looking very good on their first day. Sadly, getting beat both times, but getting that double DQ, being able to move on to the semis here, that's got to feel really good for them.
It does have to feel rewarding for them to be able to make it to these semifinals and take on a well-respected team in Infinex.
And what's really the reasoning behind this tournament today, Bulls, as well, this past week as we get ready for our first match of the day?
Arsenal and Stax's Game House has brought us the Legacy Tournament. And with the Legacy Tournament, the message behind it is to raise awareness for Tragik Clouds, a member of the Call of Duty mobile community who was diagnosed with leukemia on August the 28th of 2020. We have received numerous donations from the people who watch the stream, so thank you so much, everybody who's taken your time and gone and donated to a reasonable cause. I'm sure that he really appreciates every donation, as we do as well.
And throughout the night, mods will be coming through and showing that donation link in the chat. So make sure you watch out for that if you want to donate. So, Bulls, game number 1 is almost underway here. I think the lobbies are all set here. So, who's favored?
I would say that Arsenal is favored. They kind of have the home field advantage right now. Can't really bet against the home team.
All right, we're getting ready. Game number 1.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Hex holding that grenade. It's going to be Zempi with the bomb. Things kind of just very slow at the moment. Oh. Looks like we have had a disconnection issue here. And we will see what is happening.
I do believe that one of the players did not load into the lobby. So with that, they are going to go ahead and back out, making sure that nobody was killed so they don't suffer a DQ. And we'll go ahead and restart this first match once everybody's ready.
Well, that was going to be an awesome start, I feel like, but sadly.
All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and
we are waiting 1 second.
I am going to go ahead and remind the production crew of one thing real quick as we go ahead and try to get this game started.
Oh, that was okay. I will say that was a good call. That was a very good call. Not many casters would have actually picked that up right at the beginning. So we'll talk about it after, though. But as we get ready for game number 1 on Summit, I can't remember. Who was the blue side?
The blue side is going to be...
It was Infinex, right? Yeah.
No, the blue side is Truly.
Oh, excuse me. I was looking at the wrong roster. Truly on the blue side. They looked like they were coming out hot very aggressively.
They did, indeed.
So that makes me wonder, will Arsenal play a little more passively or just relax or go in as aggressive?
Well, they're going to be on the attacking side, so they're going to need to get where they need to get really early before Truly does cut off their route. So we are most likely going to see Arsenal come out swinging, come out sprinting, and that is probably why we saw what we saw there at the beginning.
All right, so
And it looks like we do
difficulties.
have a raid coming on through from Space. Thank you so much, Space.
Thank you so much, Space. And I was actually watching his live stream earlier. So shout out to Space. Hello, welcome. He's playing in the next game with Tragik. So look out. So that's exciting news. Space is obviously, this is the 3rd tournament he's been a part of at Stax's Game House. So definitely something to be mindful of there in the last match of the day, the match of the day. Okay, I think we're almost all ready to go. See, that was one thing. I totally just, like, we've been through everything, and I totally just ran out of things to talk about. So, technical difficulties happen. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for game number 1, the restart. Truly, Arsenal Truly defending this time. Arsenal on the attacking side. Now get it hyped up. I want everybody to see, who do you want to win, Truly or Amazing? If you have mana on Trovo, please, you must. You can use it here.
Enemy in sight.
As I expected, a very quick kill right away, and now and that was main Mike picking up Darky there. And now it's going to be a 3v3 though. Zempi picks up Hacks, and Wally, nice kill there to pick up another, and that's going to remain a 3v1. Truly coming out very hot, very strong in this round number 1. The bomb has not been planted. Main Mike, he is the bomb carrier. Can he defend off all of these people, all of these guys?
Need backup. Frag out.
Mike is going to have a nice area of a flank here, but with 3 ARs, and actually is going to be able to take out High there. So that's going to be 1 AR and a sniper looking over towards this area. He does currently have the bomb, so this is going to be a nice play. A nade comes out right onto main Mike, but he gets out of the way as he comes down to bottom control room, making his way down and over to B. Is going to take
Main Mike
some
giving
shots.
away his position though.
Looks like he's going to reverse around to A, but he's just going to waste some time here as he makes his way over towards this B location. You can see that he is very determined to get this bomb planted over here.
Swag locates main Mike, and that's going to be the end of the first round. Truly, you know, came out very strong. Took a little bit time to find main Mike there in the end, but put 1 point on the board,
Defend the
Bulls.
objective.
Truly doing a good job. They're able to keep their players alive towards the end, getting some good trades towards the beginning, as all of the 4 players going to rush top control right now. Shadow's going to be able to pick up High, but here comes the 2 trades. It is going to be negative trades for Truly. However, it's Arsenal with 3 players alive to Truly's 2 right now.
Things relaxing just a little bit now. 3v2. Bomb's going to get planted onto A now. Wally does know where one member is, and he's going to run over there, and that's going to be red, and he gets taken out by Wally. And now it's a 2v1. Wally is going to have to find a way to get a clutch on this one. I think he can do it. Zempi has 2 kills, though, and Abuse looking for his first kill, but that's going to be Abuse falling there in the end.
Shield turret
Wally,
deployed.
he's just hanging out, trying to spot him a little bit, maybe toy with him a little bit. Sees Zempi, and that's going to be the end of that one. And put 5 kills to his name. He's going to defuse that bomb with 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, and he gets it just in time with 3 seconds remaining. And Bulls, truly great clutch there by Wally.
That was an amazing play from Wally. You see him pop out the shield turret in the spot that you would think he would watch. And that's a little bit of a distraction there, trying to catch that player from Arsenal off guard, but it doesn't work. He actually just holds his angle. But Wally's still able to outgun him on 5 HP and get that bomb defusal.
And a great catch there by our color caster. Evil just might hold this angle, but he might rush out, but he doesn't realize that Hax is there. Now he does. He's going to try and quick scope, but that's not going to happen. Hax with a better jump there, and that makes it a 4v2 now. And wow. Wally has 6 kills to his name. Swag has 2, but oh, what a great kill by Zempi. He's going to pick one up on Swags, but Hax is going to put 1 down to Abuse. And now Zempi is going to have to find a way to kill Hax. He doesn't even know where he's located, but he knows where the bomb is. So that's a good starting point. He's going to run over to that bomb. He's going to wait for Hax to be there, but Hax is just chilling. Hax is hanging out. He's having a good time here in the semifinals of our men's bracket. And now Hax just waited perfect. He was patient enough, gets a 3rd round on the board.
You can tell the communication right now with Truly is on point. Hax picking up 1 kill and immediately going for the pre-fire on Zempi as he just got the kill onto his teammate. An absolute phenomenal play by Hax that didn't come out, but you can tell with that performance there, the communication with Truly right now is on point.
High is going to go down to Abuse. Abuse picking up his second kill of the game. But Hax is going to be there. He picks up one. Can he find another? No, that is not going to happen. He is the sole survival now, and he is going to go down with
It's not over yet.
now Arsenal taking a round off of Truly. Can they make a comeback here? Can this give them the momentum that they need? Who knows? Bulls, Arsenal looked very strong. They came out very aggressive very quickly and just picked off the members they needed to.
Exactly. Arsenal able to put up a lot of numbers in that round. Finally able to take their first round, and they did it in a storming fashion.
Need backup.
High taking out one member there, but Darky and Abuse picking up two. Wally and May Mike are down now. High's going to pick up a second kill there onto Evil. And now things are calming down. Truly has now have the advantage 3v2. Now it's going to be a... oh, my Lord. What a play there by Abuse going down. Great play. Now it's a 2v2. What a great play going prone and getting the shot. So makes it a 2v2. Wow. I thought High had that.
High just getting a little bit too comfortable in that situation. And with Abuse going for the drop shot, he was able to connect perfectly. Arsenal right now just wrapping around, not sure what they want to do. They are going to have to pick up this bomb, which is going to be in command center. But it looks like Truly's going to have a full lockdown on this bomb right now. With Swag taking out Abuse, Shadow's going to go ahead and get the trade there. Hax moves on over. Once again, you hear these call-outs, and they are going to be amazing as Hax puts some shots up towards Shadow. 1v1 situation, Shadow's going to go ahead and pull out, jumps on through. Going to be looking through this window, looking for the shots. Whichever player is going to overextend right now is going to be the player who loses this gunfight. Let's see how these two people handle it. Hax is just going to play patient, but he plays patient too long, drops out the trophy. Shadow gets comfortable, and he gets too comfortable on the push as Hax picks up the kill.
What a great play there by Hax. Wow. He was holding in there. He was down to 5 HP at one point in time. So the patient game does work again as Truly go up 4-1. Now Truly getting on that attacking side, and it's time once again to see what this Arsenal squad can do. But Truly just coming through clutch and just running them over. And wow, that makes it a very quick 4v1.
Evil doing work here with a DLQ, able to take out Darky. He's going to run right into another player. Gets a nice quick scope there on his Swag. 1v2 situation is going to see one over towards B right now. While he's not going to pop up, he is going to remain prone as it's going to be Wally and Hax in the 2v1 situation against Evil with his DOQ, not opting to pick up this AR as he's just so comfortable right now with the quick scopes. Picks up one more, and he is on fire right now. Can he get this last one? Sees Hax, goes up top. No, he doesn't. He misses him. And what a grave mistake as he misses this player running up the stairs. And he just ruins his ace.
What a round there by Evil. Sadly couldn't clutch it down. Now we're going to see Truly take a 5-1 lead here in game number 1 in this semifinal. Winner moves on to the grand final happening tomorrow.
I'm down. Need backup.
So we're back in the action now. 1:40 on the clock. Darky is going to be shooting some shots. He does find that kill with 8 HP left in his name, but that's going to be it. It's over. 6-1. Darky living with just a sliver of health there. Got 6 kills to his name, though.
Truly able
Wally.
to do an amazing job.
Wally coming up with a score of 990. Hax with 845, clutching in the closing stages here in this first semifinal. But of course, Wally was the MVP. To the people thank you to whoever put in who you think was MVP. That was kind of a great way to get a poll there. And a lot of people were saying Wally was definitely going to be the MVP of this game.
Wally definitely showing up, doing an amazing job. He's come a long way as a player, going 7-5, picking up this MVP.
All right, so 7 kills. That was a great round there by Wally and by the team of Truly. So now we're going to get ready for game number 2 here. This is do or die. for Arsenal. They are going to be on standoff, and it's going to be hardpoint. So these two teams are going to clash 1v1. Well, basically 5v5. What do you see that looking like?
Right now, truly doing an amazing job. And Tuesday, if I remember correctly, they thrived in hardpoint. And with standoff being a close range map, I do believe truly is going to come out guns blazing, and it is going to be very hard to beat them.
Now, Arsenal, they did very well, especially when it came to hardpoint. They looked good. So, will the aggressive play style, that got them their first win in that search and destroy game, will that aggressiveness really have to come through in this second game?
That aggressiveness for a couple players will have to come through. We are going to see a couple players for this team hang back just a little bit, try and get picks on the point, but mainly we're going to see most of them running out and getting picks as players try to make it through to this hard point.
And looking at tomorrow, so tomorrow we have the women's grand finals. Angels taking on Zygus Girls. That will be an amazing grand final, so make sure to follow the channels. Ooh. We do have another investigation underway in the men's bracket real quick, but keep this bracket up. Accusations of using perks. So they are investigating. So, but the next game, Infinex on Tragik. So we will let you know what happens in this investigation. But let's look back over at the women's bracket real quick. And looking at the grand finals, particularly, we'll have Angels taking on Zygus Girls. Obviously, Zygus Girls had an awesome performance yesterday. Bulls, and then of course, we saw Angels just take it to Avalest again for the second time that day from a previous tournament. If I right, Bulls, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
So I'm excited to see Avalest. Actually, I want to see a rematch of this. I want to see what happens in that. So, but the Zygus Girls, looking at tomorrow, will the Zygus Girls go head to head here with Angels?
We have heard that Defy the Odds have beat Angels in a previous tournament that was to a DQ, but that still gives hope to the Zygus Girls as they've beat one of the people that have beat the Angels.
Mm-hmm. This will be an interesting matchup, so make sure to follow, to like, and to subscribe right here at Stax' Game House. You don't want to miss a minute of the action because tomorrow is just going to be just one hype of a day. We have the women's grand finals starting at, we're back on the 7 o'clock Eastern or 8 o'clock Eastern. I think it's 8 o'clock Eastern, my bad.
We are back on 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. And then we'll have the men's grand finals right after that. So we are making sure that everything is okay. And Bulls, what is up with the use of the speed boost consistently?
At the start of each round, there is a perk that you can equip onto your AR. That's a speed boost perk, and it basically allows you to get a little bit of a jump on the other players. You move faster off the start, and it's about for 3.5 seconds. And in those 3.5 seconds, you can get pretty far, and you can get set up really early in these search and destroy matches, and even the hardpoint matches. So it's a really big advantage, even though it seems like a really small one. And with these gun perks being used, it is going to be a disqualification since they are not allowed in this tournament.
obviously I've seen this rule before. Truly is clean, so that's a good thing. I like this investigation system. It's real nice. We can talk about it a little bit, and then once we get the word that they are good, we can move on to game number 2. Hardpoint on standoff. Standoff, a great map on hardpoint. What's definitely going to be the point, the center point here to be watching out for? What do you think which area of the map are we going to see the most intensive?
I do believe the third hardpoint's going to be the biggest factor in this one. It's going to switch over from the second one, which is going to be in the warehouse area, right on over to top blue house. And with that house comes a lot of things. You normally see the most dominant team come through and absolutely wipe the team who doesn't have as much gun skill as the other team. And that's what we saw on Wednesday. No, that's what we saw on Tuesday, actually, with Infinex. They were able to come through on to Tribe and take a really good lead in standoff. And with that, we just saw absolute annihilation.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 of our first semifinal of the day. Truly taking on Arsenal, and now we are on hardpoint. We're in location
Hardpoint identified.
standoff. So we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. 5 seconds until that point opens up. But like as Bull said, the third point is going to be the one to look for. Wally's going to pick up a little bit of damage there. Can't finish off the kill, and who was that? That was Zempi. He had a sliver of health, but he finally was taken out in the end. And now we're seeing the first point being controlled by Truly. Arsenal had a little bit of time on that, took a little bit of a lead, but Truly's just going to control that point. Evil's going to go down to Wally. Now High's going to pick up a kill as well. And now it's just chaos everywhere. This second point is starting to pick up a little bit. Arsenal getting on that point, Bulls, and that's a good sign for them.
Very good sign for them early in this match, able to take their gunfights very well. See how they do in the rest of these hard points. It is going to be switching on over to warehouse in 10 seconds, which is going to be right behind Xfinity.
And now it hearts over the to the warehouse, and now it's 21-20 Arsenal. That 1 point lead that could come in favor. They are back on that point. They did get the advantage a little bit. I think that was a great call by them to kind of just give up the site. They could get Truly within 1, and now they can take off with a little bit of a lead. But now that site has changed over, and Truly has taken over the site, and now it's 31-25. And so that did not go exactly how Arsenal had planned. So now they have to try and retake this site together, but now they're just losing men left and right, 1-on-1, and now Mike's gonna get RPG'd. Ooh! Is that what I think what I just saw?
He did get shotgun there, actually.
He got shotgun. Okay, that was close, I think. That was very close.
That was really close. He did get shotgun, though. If I saw that in the kill feed properly.
Good man, our color commentator on the scene. You should be you should be a color commentator with other people in sports. Sometimes a lot of people miss things. You could be a referee for a lot of sports games. So 2 seconds till that point opens up, and 51-43 Arsenal. Great job there, taking up a lead. Hax is going to find 1 kill there, and
we tied for the lead.
And here we go. I think this will be a very intensive point. There are 2 entry points on the top level here. And Hax getting absolutely clobbered there. This score is now just so close. When was the last time we saw like a hard point this close this early?
This game's really close. I don't believe we have seen one. We've seen one really close in the beginning, but in the end it was just a landslide for one of the teams. So right now, this is a really, really close game.
I'm down.
And Exempy just, hello.
Hardpoint
He
contested.
comes through clutch with the RPG kill. And now Arsenal continuing to try and just pressure this point, stay within a couple of points of Truly now.
Capture the objective.
And now they're leading 71 to 61. Can they take the second game? Can they take this semifinal to a third game? Main Mike using that RPG doesn't find a kill with it though. But Abuse and Exempy are doing a huge credit to their team, and Darky and gets a double kill there. And now we could see the tide starting to turn a little bit, Truly coming back a little bit, but now Arsenal continue to maintain control of this point. They are doing a great job maintaining that. And now it's uncontested. Arsenal lose control, Truly take over.
I'm down.
Evil
Back up.
throwing out, just spraying some shots, maybe trying to help, trying to wean them inside, maybe look for a hard push inside, but it's just not going to happen. Exempy goes down. Now Truly are coming back. We are looking for the score of 150 in the end. Who knows who can take it? 91 to 91 now. It's all tied up. Truly taking a nice, comfortable, might take a comfortable lead here, Falls. And where, I can't remember, where do we head to next?
We are going to be heading back into the first hard point, which is going to be Courtyard, right in front of Grandma's.
Heading to the Courtyard now, and Main Mike coming up through the shot with the shotgun, and huge kill for the team. Can they take advantage of that? Point going on over to Truly, but can Main Mike get on the site? He does. And now it's going to be a fight for this site. This could be the potential of winning or losing this game now. After this, it's probably going to be a little bit lopsided, I could see in the end. These two teams are fighting this out. Main Mike gets one kill there. Great kill. Shadow picking up two.
Targets inside.
111 to 106. This is going to have made, this is going to do a huge boost to their momentum here. 120 to 106 with 20 seconds remaining in Courtyard. Oop, that was close. Main Mike kind of was, had to hold his breath there. Wally picks up one kill, but I don't think it's going to be enough. 10 seconds remaining. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal try and get off this and move to the next point.
Hardpoint is ours. Capture the objective.
Main Mike picking up one kill. Evil looking.
Strike incoming.
Now we're seeing that
Hardpoint locked down.
point change. Truly taking early advantage of it. Airstrike coming on through. Evil and Shadow are going to be running together, but High is right behind them and says good night. What a great lineup they had. It's 145 to 112. I wasn't kidding. This is going to be a tight game.
Able to pick
40.
up a ace there with the Annihilator, opening up this hard point for Truly as they try to regain the lead. 128 right now. The Goliath comes out, and they are going to need to get this Goliath over to this point in time. Does Truly have an Annihilator ready? Do they have a score streak ready for this Goliath? And I do believe they do, as Darky dropped one down. Shadow going to have to wait now with this Goliath, but Arsenal takes over. Here comes Truly. One player from each inside, and Arsenal takes over. And that's going to be game.
Wow. That, I'm sorry, you can't write that. You can't make that happen. That was amazing. Main Mike with a score of 28-15, Shadow with 27-43, and Exempy with 26-69. So, Bulls, Main Mike with a huge MVP there, and what happened there? What happened in the final stages of that match?
Well, we saw a really big role player from Truly not perform as well as he could there. And Main Mike always shows up for the respawns. He uses that shotgun and he uses it to perfection. We saw that in the first day on Summit. He absolutely fragged out. And it's no big surprise to see Arsenal take this match of respawns so closely from Truly.
Arsenal doing a great job in that second game. Now we head to Domination. That is a scary map to think about. We are on a game 3. We're on a respawn game.
And that is going to be Domination on Raid.
On Raid, yeah. No, my. That is the triple cap potential in this match is going to be so tight. I mean, how long do you think it's going to take for B to be contested or get least change of possession?
I think it's going to be very early. Arsenal's going to be a very aggressive team, and Truly's not going to hold back either. So with both of these teams going to go ahead and make the initial push onto this B site, Arsenal has the advantage. They have the Lambo as cover from Truly. I would love to see them take it over early. And if they do take it over early, that leads to potential for their team to be wiped. Is when they try to disperse off this point, they're going to be out in the open, and that's going to be quick kills for Truly. And with those kills coming through, that will be a flip of this point.
Raid is one of those maps that, you know, we've seen a lot of hard point games on there. It's surprising to see it as a domination map, for sure. I think a lot of teams prefer probably firing range, definitely probably standoff. What other maps would you say are more preferable for domination?
Normally we see a lot of firing range for domination. I have seen Meltdown come in. I've also seen Summit, but most of the close matches are going to be played on firing range. The other maps do seem to be a little bit lopsided. But this is definitely going to be an interesting game number 3.
Well, let's see here. Can Arsenal get game number 2, or will Truly come back and just solidify their slot as one of the best teams in our region? So can Arsenal do it? I think this game is going to be very tight. We've seen in that last game that was too tight. It was all the way. That game could have gone 140. That game could have gone 150, 149. I don't think anybody would have been shocked.
I don't think so. That was such a close game. Such an amazing comeback in the ways for Truly just to be shut down by an amazing performance from Arsenal.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're getting ready underway very shortly here. Now, who do you want to win this game number 3? Do you want to see Truly move on to the grand finals or Arsenal? So let us know in the chat. Who do you think has the who Bulls? Who do you think? What's your prediction here?
Looking at how dominant both of these teams were in the last respawn, I think it's going to be hard to say one team or the other. I think it's just going to have to be your favorite team that you root for here.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first from the man himself, Bulls. And as we get underway, 2 seconds, 1 second, all 3 sites opened up. Both sides taking their respective points. Arsenal taking A.
Target's inside.
Truly taking C. Now, that's going to be a very quick kill. Buse taking out Darky. And here's what I don't understand. Actually, I do understand it now. I don't need to ask that question. I just realized why they did that. So, Arsenal trying to get onto this B site, but it's not going to happen. Truly taking early advantage, trying to get this B site. And it was about, 40 seconds until that site got taken over. So kind of a slow match. Usually you see that thing be contested just very quickly. So score is now 9-8. Hacks picking up 1, but Exempy getting the trade, but he's going to go down as well. Swag looking out, trying to get the quick scope. Not going to happen. He actually gets taken out instead. This is a huge opening now for Arsenal. Can they take advantage of this? They're not going to be able to. Oh, they do. They finally get it out of Truly's territory, and now it is Arsenal territory. Can they hold on to this, though? Can they hold on to this long enough? Can the triple cap happen? Can they get into Truly's territory? Bulls, very kind of a slower pace game than I was expecting. High picking up a kill there on, I couldn't see who that was, but Bulls, why this game is just not as intense as we saw as Hardpoint was.
Frag!
game is definitely not. Arsenal actually just playing a lot more angles here than you would normally see from teams that we have watched in the past. They were doing a really good job, able to almost keep Truly in one area, almost keep them in their spawn. That was a nice pick for Swag as he takes out one of these angles, and that's going to be one player left for Arsenal, but main Mike does come through with a nice kill on the Darky, able to stop this push as Swag's going to have to go in and contest.
Swag getting a kill there with 1 HP. What a great play there. Was able to find the headshot in the end. And now we're seeing this B site fall, but can Arsenal hold this? It's currently on that 50-50 mark. 48-31. Arsenal doing a great job holding this lead while he's going to get shot down. And now it's going to be just holding down. I think there we go. Main Mike is going to take back control of this site. What a great play. 55-34. 20 points remaining until the half. Till these two teams will switch sides. Abuse picking up a kill there as well. With 9 kills in this game, he's looking very hot. He is definitely vying for an MVP spot here. He's going to pick up potentially 10th. No, instead, Wally's going to pick him up instead. High is going to be there as well. He's going to throw that trophy system onto the point. There you go. High trying to get just the site cleared away, the B site cleared away. We haven't seen an attempt at that C point walls, and are Arsenal just content just holding the B site?
I do believe they are, and with only 2 points needed to go into the next half of this match, they're going to have a nice lead.
Currently holding only A, and that's going to be the end of that half. The sides are going to switch, and Arsenal have a little bit of a comfortable lead. They have a 16-point lead here, and you know, as we just said, they're very content about just taking 2 points and just holding that second point. Really, they're content just holding B. They haven't really held a lot of guys on the back side.
Down. Need backup.
And it takes 2 to win this game. So let's see what Truly can do. We are most likely going to have to see a triple cap come through the side of Truly, but that's not going to be a good sign if 3 players go out right at the beginning. Right at the initial push, Arsenal's going to go ahead and try to contest this B location. Try to go ahead and get it over in their favor.
Swag picked up 2 kills there. Wow, that was crazy. But Evil is going to pick him up as well and get a little bit of revenge for his fallen brothers. So B site is completely open still. Exempy picking. Yeah, that was Exempy picking up that kill. So that was his 13th kill this game. B site, it's uncontested now. And it's 88-63. Both these teams are scoring very slowly. We're not seeing this game move very fast with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on that clock. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's see if this game ends before the score is reached. Shadow going to try and get onto the B site, but he's going to get taken out. He gets taken out in an airstrike. But Exempy is going to pick up a kill with Abuse on the Swag, and Exempy picks up Tax. So, Shadow trying to get out there, trying to push onto this B site, trying to just allow his team just to have a little bit more advantage here. 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. They only have about 40% of that bar filled up on B bulls, and I'm very shocked in the second half with how non-aggressive both teams are really being on this site.
Arsenal's going to play a little nonchalant here. They know that they don't have to take B right now to get the win. They're not going to risk having...
Says good night. B site still uncontested here. Arsenal doing a good job just, stepping up, defending it a little bit, but they don't have to take it as Bulls said. It's 116-91. They might just win this with one site. When was the last time you saw this?
It's actually going to be Arsenal playing a little aggressive here, knowing they can take it. They are going to take it, and I've actually seen the time run out. I've actually casted a tournament before where the time ran out every single time in Domination.
That is crazy to think about. Usually I wouldn't say go that passive. That makes a slower match, but that's all right. But Swag's going to be taken out instead in that sweep, and now it is all over potentially for Truly here. Can this happen? Truly, I think they were probably one of the top teams in the tournament. I would say they were our first game of the day. Zempi, it's just they're just going ham with the perks now, and all these score streaks are coming through. What is happening? Wow. They saved those score streaks just for the very end of this. It's 142 to 105. Truly, they can't believe it. Now it's going to be a potential triple cap here, and that is going to happen. That is the story of this game. Arsenal coming through clutch, 150 to 107. Arsenal putting on a show here.
An amazing performance from Arsenal. And can we go ahead and roll back the clip from Tuesday where I said they'd be going to the finals? We can't actually do that. But on Tuesday, I did make the call that we would see this team in the finals, and here they are, taking an absolute comeback for the final 2 Respawn matches and putting it to Truly one of the top teams, if not the top seeded team in this tournament.
That was an absolute performance by these guys. Arsenal, I would say this is an upset. I think a lot of people were counting Truly to make it to the grand finals. I think we'll talk about it after the game, depending on what happens next game. But I think we definitely saw Truly making it to the finals here. But Arsenal, they get the win. They upset. I would call this an upset. Would you call this an upset?
This is definitely an upset.
Awesome. Well, that is great because guess what? At the end of tonight's broadcast, you can relive all that action because guess what? We'll have the replay, the highlights for you. And then as well, you could watch all the replays on YouTube. And I don't know if we save them on Trovo, but if we do, I think we'll have that available. So we'll have Main Mike coming on to the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, Main Mike, he was the MVP in game number 2. He came up huge in game number 2.
Jesus.
Oh my lord. I don't want to say it, but GG, well played on that. GG, well played. Our Discord our Discord group chat just exploded as soon as Main Mike joined the channel. What just happened?
I believe that's a little bit of lag from Discord as he sends 8 messages at one time.
He just sent 8 messages, and then he just replies with, oops. Oops. But please welcome, Arsenal. They're here. They won the grand finals. Well, they're on the way to the grand finals to face the winner of Infinex and Tragik. And I think they're almost here.
We've got Main Mike coming here.
We got the man. We got the myth. Potential legend. We got Main Mike. Main Mike, what a performance out there. You make the upset happen. How do you feel right? Oh, hello. Can you hear us?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. It's the man. I'm gonna redo that intro, man. I had this great intro for him, and then he just disconnects. I feel absolutely awful now. So I'm gonna redo this again. Please welcome in the man, the myth, and the potential legend, Main Mike. Main Mike, your team pulls off the upset. How do you guys feel right now?
Right now, we're feeling amazing. We're to be honest, we didn't think we were gonna win after how Chuli's performance this whole time, how they've been performing lately. We didn't even have our confidence like that. And then that hardpoint standoff, when we were able to clutch during the end, that just gave us the confidence for the dom raid that we really needed.
And really, what came down to tonight's victory? What was the big thing for you guys?
The big thing is that it just taught us to never lose hope, because right now we're all little kids. The oldest is 15, the youngest was 12. Yeah, 12. And we all just give up easily, especially if we lost that, we would have been really that sad. Right now, this was a good boost to hype us up and stuff like that.
So, okay. Well, I feel that makes me feel old. I don't know what other people feel like. You guys are very young. That is an impressive performance there, guys. You guys should be very proud of that. And honestly, I think truly we're very surprised by your guys' performance on let's talk about domination here, main Mike. And Domination, you guys first half very aggressive. Finally got 2 points, and you guys did a very good job defending. What were your guys' comms just very calm? Or were they hectic?
They're very usually they're very hectic. We like to argue, and that's what makes us lose sometimes. But that boost from the standoff really helped us with our comms as well. We were very calm. We believed in ourselves, and we were just calling each other out. And we weren't attacking each other and stuff. We were just very passive with each other.
Well, congratulations to you guys. You guys put on a show for us. I'm very excited to see you guys tomorrow. If you had to choose an opponent to play tomorrow, who would you rather play, Infinex or Tragik?
Infinex. It'd be better to watch. It'd attract more viewers. And the word finals would just, yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please, one more time, give it up to Main Mike and Arsenal. We'll see you tomorrow, Main Mike, and hopefully, or maybe his prediction will come true with Infinex. Thank you, Main Mike, and have a good one.
Thank you. See you guys.
And that was Main Mike, MVP game 2 when they won Hardpoint and came back in game number 3 and just got it back. And those guys are young, man. Wow, that is impressive. I think a lot of people are very impressed by this team right now.
A lot of people in the community know that these players are young, but I didn't actually realize that they were that young.
Yeah, that was absolutely young. 12 to 15 years old. Man, I'm not sure how to feel right now. It's okay, but we're going to move on. We're going to get ready for game number 3 here. Infinex taking on Tragik.
I don't even think I want to tell you my age.
Well, we're going to be right back as we contemplate our ages in our life right now. As we get ready for game number 3 right here at Stax' Game House. We'll have Infinex and Tragik right after this. And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Legacy Tournament presented by Arsenal, organized by Snax's Game House. I'm EV500. Joining me today, Bulls. And Bulls, what a great first match of the day we had.
It was an amazing series, an amazing one.
And in Arsenal, in case you're just joining the stream now, the underdogs, Arsenal, coming up clutch, getting the win on hardpoint, bringing it to a game 3, and then just taking it to truly in game number 3 on domination. And what a great time. And I want to thank Luigi5 for the subscription on Trovo. Thank you so much. It's much appreciated. So, Bulls, match number 2, Infinex taking on Tragik. We heard from Main Mike earlier, he wants Infinex in the finals. What does that look like?
Right now, we are going to see Tragik come in and give it their all. This is a tournament that they are very into. And with Space showing up for Tragik, we saw Space absolutely give his all in every single match against Fusion. So we are going to be looking forward to see this Tragik team and how they take on such a dominant team in Infinex.
What will be the thing that will have to be the most, well, I would say, what is the most important thing going into this match right now?
The most important thing would be able to get for Search and Destroy, you definitely want to take the early lead in these matches. So for Search and Destroy, you definitely want to have a good sniper, able to get a couple picks, or if you don't have a sniper, you want to be really aggressive, being able to get past those snipe points, because we know Infinex is going to have one on their team, and they might possibly bring 2 out. So with Tragik being the lower seed team in this, they're going to need to get to their spots early in order to get the picks they need and take the advantage in these matches.
We're heading to standoff, Search and Destroy. That will be obviously one that will be hotly close, I think. I think that one will be coming down to the wire. Definitely it's going to be an aggression by Infinex. They're kind of becoming in. Are they the attacking side? No, they're going to be on the defense for the first half. So that's a good sign for them. They could definitely, when they get to the attacking phase, they'll potentially wrap things up very quickly. So, and we are going to get underway with Infinex taking on Tragik. And both teams this time have been reminded of the rules.
Destroy the objective.
Hopefully no speed boost happened this time. Infinex on the defense, Tragik on the attack. Cheto.
Get down,
Looking
sniper!
out. I'm going to run all the way up now. They're just going to be holding angles, though, on this A site. Space, who raided our channel earlier, he's going to be just shooting in that direction. He's going to be just trying to get some quick scopes, maybe get a little damage off. It's not going to happen. UG is going to be over by Hotel as well. Yusa hanging out. Now, things are going very slowly now. Now things are starting to pick it up. Zero takes out Tatio, and now it is a 3v2 now. And now it's a 2v2 as UG takes out Zero, and now things are going very fast, and that's going to be a Tragik take the first round to Infinex, and Bulls very slow for a good solid minute there, and finally towards the end started picking it up.
Defend the objectives.
Very solid, very solid. Tragik running as a unit there, 2 people stuck to 2 pieces. They run as a duo, and that's what brings them the advantage.
1-0. Tragik took the first round here. They're going to kind of do the same strategy they did. Space is over there behind Tank.
Sniper!
just hanging out, just shooting some shots. Shadow's shooting back at him as well, but not finding any shots as well. Everything kind of just hanging, just relaxing a little bit. Ooh, what a great quick scope there. Picks up a kill onto Space and says goodnight to Space. Now it's a 5v4. Shadow sees another member over there, but he's going to just wait. Oh, saw the gun. Shadow gets taken out in response, though. So everything's picking up just a little bit more as we wind down. 45 seconds remaining in the round. 3v3 now as Tatio takes out Modzi. Yusa going to try and pop out. Doesn't have a kill yet. Now they're going to be running over to the A site. Can they get the bomb planted? Pengi has the bomb and is going to go down. Who was that? That was Tatio who went behind him. Now the team of Infinex is coming through the tank on the A tank there. And now it is a 3v1. Tragik losing a little bit of momentum there. Yusa's going to go pick up the bomb now. Can he get the flank? And it's not going to happen. Tempo is there. And that's going to make this a 1-1 score.
A very solid round there. Infinex able to bounce back, playing a little less aggressively,
The enemy has the bomb.
and it played in their favor.
Shadow fire off around. Doesn't find anything, though. This is going to be a very tight round. I know these teams are really wanting to be in this grand finals tomorrow. Tomorrow, the money is on the line. Everything is on the line. Again, a very slow start. Shadow doesn't find what he's looking for, but can he get Space here? Space has just been playing that position. They've been toying with each other all the yeah, he's just having that angle. Now we head back over to Space now, and Space doing a good job just holding that angle, just kind of just being that kind of distraction as Tragik are going to go behind them. They're going to pick up one. Pengi picks up Yuji. Can they find a second? They do. Mozzie's going to pick up no Envoy. And now Yusa's going to get traded in return. There's Tempo, but Space is going to pick up Shadow. And now Tempo's going to pick up Space in return. And now it's a 2v2. What a play there by Tragik going behind them. Space being a great distraction for Tragik.
He's doing exactly what he needs to do there.
The bomb has been planted.
Nice trades coming through from both teams right now. Tragik is going to have a little bit of a hold with Kingy and Zero. Both players from Infinex push on through to this corner, and Tempo easy coming up big with a double kill as he takes both of them out from a cubby.
And now bomb being defused. Infinex taking a 2-1 lead in this.
For the next round.
Ready for round number 4 here. Infinex looking okay. Coming back a little bit. Tragik, though, looking very strong. Can they run that same play? Zero is going to be looking down at the A site. He has that. I think he's just trying to get as much information as he can. Shadow's going to pick off Space, though. That's not good. Space going down. Space has 2 kills. That's going to be 3 for Shadow now.
Frag!
Thank you, Veg, for rating with 107 for our channel. Thank you. Tatio is going to be taken out, though, by Modzi by the trip mine, and that's now, I would say, no good. And, oh, Pengi was getting ready to kill there, but Zero takes out Yuji instead. Now Envoy is going to take out Zero, and it's going to make it a 3v1, and that's not going to be enough as Infinex take game number 3.
Infinex doing an extremely good job here. Tragik playing back just a little bit, trying to get the picks they need in order to make the push, and they're just not able to get the early game picks, as we do see their players going out in the beginning. Space being really aggressive in this search and destroy, and you can see that from his kills. Aggressive isn't always better, and we see the full Tragik team make the push onto A. He picks off one space, and go and get this trade. Tempo Easy's coming up for a nice flank, picks off the bomb carrier, is going to be Envoy. Envoy able to push up, takes out Yusa. Cheto takes out Zero, and that's going to be a 3v1 situation right now. Space is going to be the last one up for Tragik. A little bit of a pre-fire comes out.
And Space is going to go down in the end. 4-1. Infinex just really taking it to Tragik now. They said, "Hey, you got that first round, but hey, we're gonna make this a challenge for you now." So sides are switching now. Infinex and Tragik. 4-1 here on a standoff now. Pengy getting taken out. Yeah.
That angle just was pushed by two players at a bad time. Wasn't expecting it. You could see he looked away at the same time that those players pushed in, and that little bit of laziness right there, not being alert on your position that you're watching, is going to go ahead and get you killed in the 2v1 situation.
Infinex looking for one more game to move on to game number 2 and take a 1-0 advantage here. But Space, he's going to go back on that sniper rifle, and he's going to try and deny this. I think it's better to get on that sniper rifle on defense. Space still full health. Zero was taken out earlier by Cheto, and now Yuji's going to find another member, and that's going to be on Tragik. And things are just not moving well. Yusa only has 1 kill, knows that there's so many members around him, and it's not going to be enough, and that's going to be 6 rounds. And Infinex just bringing it to Tragik in this first game.
Infinex doing a really good job. They did exactly what they needed to do. They got to their ankles. Cheto pulling up the top frag there, as you would love to see with the sniper from the team. Every single time on the defending side, he was able to get up top blue and get a pick or 2 for his team.
Cheto, the MVP of this game, with 10 kills. Tatio with 7, and Envoy with 7 as well. So Infinex taking a 1-0 score here as we head to Hardpoint, which is on Summit, excuse me. And again, another interesting map to have Hardpoint, I think. For sure. I think, like we said last time, we saw a lot of Raid throughout the past few days. So seeing Summit this time around. Bulls, what do these teams need to do? What does Tragik need to do here on Summit to pull back the score here?
Tragik, we did see them yesterday do pretty well in their respawn matches. They are definitely a respawn team, seeing the players that are on this team. So moving on over to a respawn mode, we're gonna need to see them play more as a team. We need to see some communication. I know we don't have the comms at our disposal, but you can definitely see communication in game with how the players are acting, and that's what we're going to need to see from Tragik. They're going to need to be a lot more organized coming against Infinex.
Space did really well that game. He was a constant distraction, but they just could not find the point. They just could not get on the point there at all, especially on attack. Arsenal wasn't. They just couldn't quite find it after game 1. So it'll definitely be interesting to see what happens here in Hardpoint. What is going to be the most contested point here?
We are moving on over to Hardpoint on Summit. So this first point is going to be a big deciding factor. As we all know, Summit, Hardpoint, the first point on this map is not even 20 feet from the next point. So whoever can go ahead and get the early jump on the first Hardpoint inside Command Center is going to be able to do well as they move over to the second one.
All right, and here, I think we are ready to go here. They're just waiting for the teams. Looking through chat on Trovo, people are saying Tragik is better in Respawn. Let's get it from Clouds 920. What do you that's kind of a good kind of a good take there, but here comes more people. GoFundMe page for Tragik Clouds. His team here won potentially out of this tournament, but their dear friend Tragik Clouds, who is fighting leukemia right now, this tournament is for him. We're raising funds for him. The GoFundMe link is in our Trovo and YouTube chat. So if you would like to donate, please. Infinex, Tragik, underway here. We are on hardpoint. Tragik taking early lead here, 3-0, but Infinex is going to be right back on that point right away. Tempo is going to get up a kill there, but it's just not going to be enough. Tragik is just trying to get back on this point now. 45 seconds remaining on the first point. They have completely lost it here, and they're just not able to find a rhythm here early.
Tragik, basically all getting killed at the exact same time, having to respawn. As a 5-man unit, they push in, and you think they would be able to take people out with 5 guns, but right now, Envoy picks off 2 kills, turns around and just annihilates Modzy. Gets 1 more kill. It's actually going to be Yuji coming up with the assist on that one towards space, and Infinex Gaming has a quick lead. You can see almost 20 kills posted right now, and there it goes. 20 kills right now for Infinex Gaming.
Hardpoint identified.
48-3 now. Can Tragik find an advantage here? Can they? Who knows? They are going back up to this upper level, though, so Yuji's going to find 1 kill. That's going to be 4 kills now. But Tragik do take the point. 50 seconds remaining on that point, but they're going to have to find a way to secure it and hold it, but it's not going to be enough. Infinex have already come through. They've already taken it over, and now Yuji's just going to sit here and just farm up some kills, but it's going to get taken out instead. Shadow with 5 kills as well. He's going to throw out a trophy system. That set is being contested, and what a great smash there. That actually helped Tragik a little bit, but it might not be enough. And now the site's uncontested. Can Space get on it first? They do get on it first, but he has to look out above him. Here comes some more people. He does have the shotgun, but it's not going to happen as he goes down. Tio has 5 kills to his name as the score goes up for Infinex. 70-18 now. Point is going to move here very soon. You got to think here. Tragik has to get on to this next point. They got to hold on to this next point.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Going to need some. 55 seconds. Tragik finally holding this point for just a little bit of time. Can they hold on to it to cut into this lead by Infinex and Bulls? Tragik, what do they have to do now? They have to hold this point for sure, but what happens after that?
They need to go ahead and figure out a plan on how to move to the opposite side of this map. Moving to the opposite side is going to be really tricky. We've seen teams who are down by over 100 points be able to hold this side of the map easily. And it does look like Infinex is going to go ahead and take this hard point. But with this take, we are going to see Tragik be able to respawn towards this next hard point. That's going to have them in a little bit of the clear. They are going to go down by about 45 points as this hard point is going to change. It does look like Infinex is going to go ahead and force into the opposite side of the map as they need to do, as this is going to be a hard side to get control of. We are going to see the Annihilators come out, as that is going to make it a little bit easier for this team.
The Annihilators coming on through now. 88-52, but Yuji gets taken out. Can this be an advantage for Tragik now? 55 seconds. They are on the point now. Panky, the Annihilator, has 8 kills, but now that point is going uncontested. Panky has that RPG out. Can she do something with it? It's not going to happen. She doesn't find anything. He had, I don't know why I said she. He had a good vantage point there, but just couldn't quite get on it. 35 seconds now. Infinex up 106-60, and that could have been the play there. Bulls. It really could have.
It really could have. You are going to see this hardpoint be so easily taken by the Annihilator. The Annihilator's such a good. Such a
Space.
good specialist.
Space got the quick kill there. That was great reaction timing. I don't know if you caught that, but I was impressed by that. So Zero up on the upper level now. He's just going to be trying to spray down, but it's not going to be enough. All of a sudden, 4 members of Infinex are there. Gotta be running. Tempo, easy. Gonna get traded out.
Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint lost. It's empty.
Zero gonna get taken out by Tempo, easy, and Space now is gonna get the trade in return. Infinex and Tragik, they're going at it hard, but it's 146 to 62. Infinex just did a great job just defending each point, forcing the points off, and they're going to move on to the grand finals.
Infinex coming out in game number 2, doing exactly what Infinex does. Able to come out and show up big invoice, picking up the top frag in this match, and he does so in an amazing fashion, almost actually 1,000 points over second for IFX.
That was a game for Infinex there. They really came back. I thought yesterday they didn't look quite as strong as they did today, but that's a victory for Infinex as they move on to the grand finals to take on Arsenal tomorrow. We are going to have a post-game interview here with somebody from Infinex. We'll let you know. But Bulls, Infinex, like I said, they didn't look as strong on day 2, but today they definitely looked very sharp.
They looked really sharp today. They looked really good coming out against Tragik. Looked like they had everything in a row. They had obviously warmed up earlier today. That's very apparent with what this team just showed up and did.
Now, looking at tomorrow, that's going to be an interesting matchup. Can we see the young Arsenal team show up like they did today against Truly and take out Infinex?
I do believe we will. Arsenal, we heard Main Mike say that they were very confident and they believed in themselves going into that third game against Truly. And if they come in with the same exact mindset, I don't know who can stop this team.
You're absolutely right. And just so everybody knows, we're going to have Tatio coming on in as our post-game interview. So very exciting. Tatio looked very good tonight. Same with Cheto. If we had to look for 2 players on each team, which 2 players should we be watching for tomorrow?
We should definitely be looking out for Tatio, who actually didn't do that well today, surprisingly, as he showed up really well in day number 1.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Tatio. How are you doing?
I'm fine. What about you guys?
Oh, we are fantastic. Congratulations on winning the semifinals. Moving on to the grand finals against Arsenal tomorrow. How do you guys feel right now?
Give me 1 second. I don't listen to good call. I'm gonna restart.
Okay. Well, what? Check. Hello.
I think it's better.
Yep, that should be better. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right. How do you guys feel right now after advancing to the grand finals?
To be honest, I can see it on Spanish. I don't know because I don't know how to explain it on English.
No, in the voice call.
Yeah. We'll work with you. We're flexible around here at Sax's Game House, so
Let's see.
We are working on that. And just so our producer and caster know, and our stream director Kasai know, who has been amazing these past 3 days, we're gonna actually get a translator here. We're gonna get Snow to help us out. So, or at least somebody who can help us. But yeah, you just give us 1 second here. Actually, let's toss it to a break while we get this figured out. Let's put a couple minutes on the clock, and we'll be right back with our post-game interview. Here, and welcome Snow. Thank you so much for helping us out. So my first question to Tio is, how do you guys feel right now?
¿Cómo te sientes?
Actualmente, bueno, ya representando a nuestro equipo nos sentimos bien por más que nada llegar a la final, y bueno, ya es gracias a nuestro esfuerzo y el trabajo que hemos llevado durante este torneo.
They said they feel really good and that they're really happy that they're making it to the finals, that their team is feeling really well right now, and they're thankful for everything.
Now, Arsenal is a very young team. They're the youngest. They're one of the youngest teams in the tournament. How do you think these young kids can match up against you guys, as you guys are one of the top teams?
Dijeron que cómo te sientes porque Arsenal son equipo de chicos, bien chicos. ¿Cómo van a estar con ustedes?
Bueno, ya tenemos ya experiencia con Arsenal, la verdad nos llevamos muy bien con ellos. Sabemos el nivel que tienen y ya a pesar de eso, pues trataremos de dar lo mejor de nosotros para esa final y poder traer poder llevarnos ese premio más que nada.
Yeah, they said that they matched up with Arsenal a few times already, and they know the level of expertise that they have, that they're really good, and they're ready to bring it their all because they know that their level is just as good as theirs.
And to Tio, what was the key to tonight's victory?
Hello. Hey.
So,
I don't understand.
What made it possible for you guys to win tonight?
I'm sorry. ¿Qué te ayudó a ganar hoy?
Bueno, yo diría que más que nada fue ya la concentración del equipo y el aspecto de que tratamos de hacer las rotaciones antes de tiempo, tratar de jugar más que nada juntos, y eso nos llevó a la victoria de esta noche.
They said that they were really ready and prepared, that they were prepared with the rotations ahead of time, getting it together, the effort of the team being together, working together, and being as one.
All right. Well, thank you so much to Tio, and congratulations on moving on to the grand finals. We'll see you tomorrow. And one last thing, thank you so much for rating us on Trovo. We really appreciate that. Have a good night.
Gracias por todo.
Muchísimas gracias a ustedes.
Gracias.
Buenas noches.
Gracias.
Buenas noches.
And that's going to do it. Semifinals are completely over. Done. And wiped off the floor. Now we move on to the grand finals. And Bulls, we have a grand finals that nobody should miss.
We definitely do. Arsenal taking on Infinex Gaming. Two dominant teams.
And looking at tomorrow, who could you say? Well, tomorrow's a best of 3 final, right? Or is it a best of 5?
I believe tomorrow is a best of 5.
It's a best of 5 final. Yes, that is exactly what I like to hear. Because who do you think can this series go to 5 games?
I do believe this series can definitely go to 5 games. Arsenal today, they excelled in the respawn events, and we saw Infinex Gaming take control in the respawns in the first day and today. So with those two teams being such good respawn teams, it's gonna be amazing to watch in the finals.
Looking back over at the women's bracket, that'll be our first grand finals tomorrow, starting at 8 o'clock Eastern, right here on Trovo, YouTube, and on Facebook at Snacks' Game House. We have Angels taking on the Zygnus girls, and this will be a matchup that I also can see going 5 games.
I can definitely see this one going 5 games.
So, who do you think is going to win that one tomorrow?
I do think that Angels have the advantage. They are more established in the North American region. Zionist girls, I haven't really heard of them before, but knowing the team that they are affiliated with, their guys team, it's going to be really interesting to see how that plays a part in them going against the top in a girls team.
All right, well, let's bring it back here in the broadcast booth and wrap up the day and sign off. And so once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Make sure to catch the grand finals tomorrow, starting at 8 o'clock Eastern, as we'll have the women's start and then the men's will finish up. Both best of 5. And you don't want to miss any of the action. Make sure to hit follow, hit the notification bell, hit subscribe on YouTube, and make sure to like it on Facebook and follow on Facebook, because you don't want to miss any of the action tomorrow. Bulls, any final thoughts?
That's about it.
All right. Well, thank you so much once again. And from everybody here at Stax' Game House, have a good night and stay safe. He's going to run over there, and that's going to be red, and he gets taken out by Wally. And now it's a 2v1. Wally is going to have to find a way to get a clutch on this one. I think he can do it. Zampi has 2 kills, though, and Abuse looking for his first kill, but that's going to be Abuse.
Wow. Wally has 6 kills to his name. Swag has 2, but oh, what a great kill by Zampi. He's going to pick one up on Swag's by the time here in the semifinals of our men's bracket. And now, Hag.
They're calming down. Truly has now have the advantage 3v2. Now it's going to be a... Oh!
Flag taking out a few shadows. He's going to hit the tracer. Actually going over. Wondering how these two people handle it. Actually going to play patient, but he plays patient too long. Drops out the trophy. Shadow gets comfortable, and he gets too comfortable on the push attack.
Really getting on that attacking side, and it's time once again to see what this Arsenal squad can do, but truly just coming to clutch. We're back in the action now. 1:40 on the clock. Darky is going to be shooting some shots. He does find that kill with 8 left in his name, but that's going to be it. It's over. All over potentially for Truly here. Can this happen? Truly, I think they were probably one of the top teams in the tournament. I would say they were our first game of the day. They're just going ham with the perks now, and all these score streaks are coming through. What is happening? I've never. Wow. They saved those score streaks just for the very end. 142 to 105. Truly, they